this will be my last year.
Right.
Like, no matter how the year go, this gonna be it. So you might as well just let me know what I got to do so we can get the best out of it. And when he told me, he's like, man, I need you to be a better leader. We're a young team. We don't really have no leader. I need you to be a leader. And not just by your words, but your actions. And he said, I need you to rebound. I said, cool. He said, I got you. I went out there. I was the first to the gym every day, last one to leave. I had put a little routine together for me. And I went out there and averaged 8 rebounds a game.
Yes, you did. Led team scoring.
Yeah, it's just a more serious approach. I had a way more serious approach.
It was more, from like I said, it's outside looking at it was way more of a polished situation.
Yeah.
Like you spoke about having the raw aspect of coming from playing on the playground or whatever. But at that point, by sophomore year, even with all of the other stuff, the structure and the polishedness of the game came, and I feel like that's when, like you say, you knew, but it's like that league, it was just that. That's the only thing that you can go from here.
Yeah.
Because it was that polished, it was your speed, you could tell it was your style.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, man, it was, it's just crazy to look at, because watching it, and knowing how close I am to it, because I'm hearing my niggas talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm with Eric, with Kyle, especially Eric Wildass. He used to talk about this shit every day. You know, like my nigga going to the league. You know, I'm telling you right now, going to the league, blah blah blah. But like, bro, you need to be focused. You can go to the league. But anyway, but that polishedness, I definitely noticed that as well, and just to see how you kind of navigated that summer, locked in, didn't come home. It all makes sense.
Yep.
You had that season. You feel like it was a successful tenure those 2 years when you were at Memphis?
Hell yeah.
From a total standpoint of
definitely
everybody gained from both parties, and
definitely. I mean, everybody thought the program was going to fall off because Coach Cal left, and we kept it going. I mean, we went to the NCAA tournament both years. Second year, we won the first year we won the conference tournament title. Went to the NCAA tournament. The second year, won the regular season title, conference title. I think we only lost like 2 games in the conference. Dominated. Went to the tournament again. So I feel like my 2 years definitely. I mean, you couldn't really ask for more unless won a national championship, but dominated.
I've watched a few of your interviews, but I don't really get to see you talk about it as much. You know what I'm saying? Go diving into it as much as what you was doing there. That second year at Memphis is very legit. You know what I'm saying? To be able to be player of the year, win the conference. Like, I don't care what conference it is across the country. Like, that's not easy to do. As a sophomore, I mean, it's even more phenomenal feat. So
definitely.
I respect that for sure. I always wanted to tell you that too.
Appreciate that.
That's something to respect.
And it was Memphis. We had a bullseye on our back.
Come on now.
Every game. And our non-conference schedule was tough. So it was like, I mean, it doesn't matter. I was doing that to anybody.
What was your favorite game that you played down there? Like the one that you remember the most?
We had a couple. As far as like the freshman year, I could name so many, but the best one my freshman year is just the tournament championship. We needed that game to get in the NCAA tournament. We was playing against a senior team, led team that was predicted to go to the NCAA tournament the whole year. I think they won the regular season title, if I'm not mistaken. And I knew they had wanted to beat Memphis for so long. They thought they had us because we was all freshmen. And they blew us out in the regular season, too, by like 20.
Oh, so they definitely thought
30, something like that. And then we played them in the conference tournament championship at their gym. And they was beating us that game, too. And we came back and beat them. Crazy.
Pandemonium in there.
Crazy. I think my sophomore year, I had a lot of good games. Probably the ESPN game against Miami, I had like 27 and 14. And we won the game. Yeah, that was probably I think that was like the game I liked the best my sophomore year. But freshman year, definitely coming back, winning that game, and we needed it. It's crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, Memphis was crazy.
I can't imagine that scene around Memphis back then, boy.
One of the best 2 years of my life, man. I tell people all the time.
I can't imagine, yo.
City, it's crazy.
I can't imagine. Now, man, it's everything that we didn't work for at this point. Now, it's really starting to show its head. Like you really, the dream that you put together is not a dream anymore.
Yeah.
You really have to put yourself in position to make a firm decision. And what was it? Oh, you said it before the season that you was gone regardless.
Yeah, my mind was made up.
Mine was made. Now this time has come. Is it more like a nervous feeling, or is it more or less like, all right, man, like it is what it is. I'm gonna see where the chips fall. This wherever I'm gonna go is where I'm gonna go. But or did you have like a set plan, like I want to go here, or how did you kind of approach that going into that draft that year?
I think the process, you feel a lot of different things. Nervousness just because you're doing something for the first time that you never did before. I'm walking away from college, like I said, the best 2 years of my life. And not just basketball, just having so much fun. So it's like, damn, you want to give all this up? Obviously, you chasing something. So you just feel so many different emotions. I did the feedback, though, everybody. I knew I was going to get drafted, just a matter of where. So it's just a lot of different emotions at one time, man. I remember working out. I worked out in Houston. That's where I did all my pre-draft work, working out with John Lucas. I remember one day in there, a dude named Luther Head played in the NBA. Man, he bust my ass so bad in there.
With the Illinois?
Yep. Luther Head bust my ass so bad in there. I was like, damn, I don't know if I'm ready for this shit. I might need to go back to college. No bullshit. I remember going back to my hotel room saying that, and I was down there with Rolo, and he like, man, nah, it's just new to you. Once you get the hang of it, you're going to be good, like you always do. And once he said that, it was just like I said, I always, any new chapter or new something I'm trying to overcome, I just learn as much as I can. Like, I really take the learning stage serious. And soak up everything I can, make adjustments, because I know I'm new to this. I'm playing against a pro. I've never been a pro. I've been a college player, so it's like I'm just learning. But I just always was like, man, I just come back better every day. Learn, grow, become hungry, and everything will work out. And that's how it would go. That's how my process was, like, as far as my workouts and stuff like that.
How many teams did you have to work out for?
I worked out for a lot of teams. I think I had like 15, 14 workouts that. Yeah, I worked out for a lot of teams, man. I thought I was going to go. I was supposed to go to Chicago, 29th, 28th pick. They basically tell me, like, man, we don't even think you're going to be there. We think about trading up to get you, but if you there, we definitely taking you.
Chicago, 2010.
2012.
2012.
2012 draft. They wound up taking Marcus Teague.
Yeah,
Teague. They wound up taking Teague, man. I remember slipping. I wound up going 40 if I was sick. Even that night was just different. And most, like, I got drafted, and at first I wasn't even like happy. Can you imagine that? Like, I got drafted, and I was just like, this is some bullshit. And then when my mother talked to me, and she made me realize, like, yo, this shit's still a blessing, and you gonna make it happen. So I went from being mad, crying and shit, to like happy.
You was mad and crying about the being drafted?
Yeah, because I wanted to go first round.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna go higher. I mean, everybody had me. Every mock draft had me going first round. All the feedback said I was going first round, top 20. So it was like, to be expecting to go at a certain and then drop. Because I got scared. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, I supposed to have been caught. And then, yeah.
Is there any particular reason why anything surrounding why you would drop further like that? Or Because I'm asking because I just keep hearing Marquise Teague and I'm wondering what's going on around here. And
all I'm saying is shit just happens sometimes.
I mean, I hear that a lot. Like, it's more of a business thing or whatever the case may be. But somebody got to start opening the eyes around here, you know. Some of this shit is plain as day.
Yeah, you see it happen every year, though.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. But just to hear your experience to come through that, man, like you said, something that's such a blessing.
Yeah.
But you were still you still were kind of disappointed in a sense.
Yeah.
But man, you're one of a few people. Like I told Kirk Lee this, like, man, I'm super proud of you, dog, because you're one of literally handfuls of people that actually made it to. I mean, people that we want to make the NBA, dog. No matter who it was, we wanted to play in the league. It don't matter who it is that picked up a basketball. You was able to accomplish that. You're proud of that. You know what I'm saying? We respect you for that. And then, you know, I'm gonna close on that later, but about the longevity that you've had. But even to make it there, dog, super proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that moment had to be somewhat of a super elated moment. Besides the tears.
Once I calmed down,
once you calmed down, how was
and my
that?
mom talked to me. Once my mother talked to me, and I just put everything in perspective, the shit she was saying to me, that's when then I started crying tears of joy, and I was elated, I was happy, I was excited. I was just like, damn, all these years, all this faith, all this believing, I wasn't crazy. I wasn't crazy. I knew this what it was going to be. Like, I never wavered from 6 to that moment. Like, when it didn't look good, I always knew that, I'm going to end up here. Like, this just what it is. Like, I can't do I ain't going to be doing nothing else. Like, this just what it is.
That's amazing, yo.
Yeah.
It's a blessing again. It's a blessing.
Definitely.
Damn, so you get drafted. Where you go when you get drafted?
Portland.